Einar, it's great as always to see you here in Copenhagen at Nordic FinTech Week. For those who have not yet had the pleasure of meeting you, very few I'm sure, tell us briefly who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so my name is Einar. I'm the head of product for Indo Savings Bank in Iceland. And we are a challenger in the Icelandic market. We launched about 2 years ago, and we offer everything that a regular person needs from their banks, like cards and current accounts, savings, joint accounts, and loans, and growing quickly.
Right, and I would love to touch on that because we've been following the journey of Indo from the very beginning, and we now know that Europe make a significant dent in the market, in the Icelandic market. What is it, like 30% of the market penetration?
Close to 30% of the bankable population.
That's amazing. What would you say from a product perspective has been the key to achieve this penetration?
I think it's definitely like doing the basics well. So have a clear value proposition, making sure people trust you, offering the products people need. But it's also having the courage to do different things, being able to prioritize the small things, which often big legacy banks don't necessarily do. And maybe also things like showing some feelings in our app. So, for example, when you have a joint account and the other person accepts, we use the same pattern as Tinder to show like it's a match, it's a heart, like we have love, and it's a fine line because it might say, oh, it's a bit childish and a bit weird. But we think it's something nice for people that want to have a good experience in their banking apps and not just have it, blue and boring.
And how have you achieved that balance? Has it been a bit of trial and error? Has it just hit with customers? How have you gone through that process? Because that's very difficult.
Yeah, it's definitely been a trial and error. And what we do is we usually test everything like within the team Indo itself, so us employees. Then we have a group of about 200 people, which we call the tasters. So we give them a taste of the product before everybody else. And then we publicly launch it and get the sentiment very quickly by doing interviews and panels and talk to our users. So it's be in touch with our users. That's how we do it. And of course, at some point we're going to fail, but it's all about keep going on and just doing trial and error.
Yeah. Now, I heard earlier today that we are now talking about AI neobanks.
Yeah.
How are you thinking about using AI in the product development at Indo?
Yeah. So from a product development perspective and a product management perspective, of course, we're using AI all the time to help us, develop artifacts, think about things, and look at some prototypes from a design perspective. But then we're still very much focusing on building some of the basic building blocks of, a better current account, more saving products and things like that. So we haven't put into production AI solutions, but we're very much focusing on kind of internal productivity increases at this point of time. Right. But we're very much waiting to be able to put something into production where our users can also benefit from Gen AI. But at the same time, we don't want to have hallucinations. We don't want AI lying to our customers about anything. So we're going to move fast, but maybe not at the forefront right now.
Right, now we're here again at Nordic FinTech Week, day one. What are your expectations for the event?
I've been listening to a few things. There's very much focus on AI, but also like a resurgence of crypto and DeFi. And it feels like now when Trump is back in office and is really opening up the floodgates and also realigning some of the US economy to crypto, I think it's going to be interesting to follow like the second life or second coming of crypto and seeing it become more mainstream. Like from our perspective, we've very much like not been wanting to do that. But now we're starting to think, should we offer more opportunities for people around crypto if this becomes a stronger sentiment around the world, kind of driven by the US?
Indeed. Now, Einar, tomorrow you'll be on stage. Can you give us a sneak peek of what is the key message that you want the audience to take away from your session?
So I'm going to be talking about the secret sauce. Like, what is our secret sauce? How do you gain all this market share in such a short time? So I'm not going to really say the secret ingredient. But it's about combining things that are right for your product, your market, your industry, and your customers, and doing it consistently over time with very strong execution. That's really the secret ingredient.
Amazing. Well, one not to miss. And Einar, thanks so much for taking time to speak to us, and have a wonderful event.
Yeah, thanks.